What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another mod video. How are you doing? Thanks for coming back watching me. Hope you guys are enjoying these mod god videos. Getting a lot of comments about these, so we're keeping the train rolling here, baby. So I decided we went to the biggest GL last video. Today we're going to go with the best GL in the game. That's me, baby. No, I'm just playing. We're going to go with Leia today. So I'm going to show you how to mod Leia. A lot of people are unlocking Leia with the new Lightspeed tokens, getting Drogon. So this is where we're going to go with Leia. We're going to do all the GLs and I'll start working on their teams, okay? So stay tuned. Let's get over there. All right, we are in the game, people. All right, so let's do the spinneroonie. Good luck. All right. Leia, best GL in the game. Tank, light side, leader, rebel, right? All right, all that good jazz. She has a lot of stuff made in her kit, right? So the three main stats you want for Leia, well, basically the two, speed and health. You want her to be a tanky as fuck. She is a tank. Mine is R9. If you don't have her R9, I'm going to show you guys how to mod her. The minimum stats you will need. Health is a big one. You want her fast, you want her tanky, etc. Okay, let's just jump into the mods, right? Okay. She survives a lot. Okay. So I'm going to show you the stats first. So mine is a 164. That's a good health. I could probably do a little bit more. But, you know, I got other characters. All right. 563, not super fast. She's in the mid-range of speed, right? I would say 160 is a good health range. If you can get higher than that, great. But I didn't want to take away from the speed and the health. Now, I see a lot of people when I do roster reviews, they have offense on Leia. She don't need that. I want you to think about like Bang, General Grievous, right? All health. All right. Let me, before we get into the mod part, let me see if I can find it for you guys. It's right here. Rebel attackers gain 25% mystery and 50% max health and max protection. Tanks, grab. Okay, so that's that. So let me see if I can find it for you guys. It's in her kit. The start bar R2 gains 75% max health, max protection until the end of the battle. And whenever Leia uses a special, it deals more damage. And R2, yeah, R2 is going to share his stats. Let's see if I can find it for you guys. If I can't find it, I know it's baked into her kit. Deal true damage to all enemies equal to 30% of Leia's max health. Right here. I'll try not to edit this part out. Of max health. 90% against enemies who are... Remove 100% turn meter. Okay. Yeah. One of you did our ultimate, all allies recover 100% health and protection. Okay. So, it's baked into her kit. Higher, just like Bane, the higher the health, the better she's going to hit and more survivability. And when she does her ultimate, okay, it's baked in there. Like, Trevor, you're crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay. This is what we do. All right. So, on the cross, we want health percentage, right? Lots of speed. If you can get a secondary health, do it. I don't have it. But highest speed you can get with the health percentage, right? Same thing on the circle. High speed, health percentage. Okay? Same thing on the triangle. Speed. If you can get secondary health on all these, that's great. I did sprinkle a little tenacity on mine. You see a 5% here, 10% there. Okay. Tenacity never hurts. I like tenacity. So, this is where I see a lot of people mess up. On the arrow, a lot of people like to put health here. That is fine. If you have like a 28 speed, you're losing 4 speed, I'll be all right with that. But if you do not, take the 32 speed and move on, because I got a 6% health baked into this. So, I would advise everybody to use the speed arrow. When Leia first came out, I did all health. Like, she was tanky. She was built tough. but she didn't have enough speed to get around and get a turn. So then I switched around with a little speed and health, just so she can get a turn. She used to be a lot more tankier, but now I want her to take a turn because we want to get her to the ultimate. That was the biggest thing. Getting to ultimate. It took a long time to get to ultimate, and by that time the battle's over. So that's why we switched it to the speed and health set. All right. On the we'll call this the diamond. That's what we're gonna call it. Basically, just I got health, tenacity, and speed. Tenacity is a bonus. I like tenacity on her because when people try to target her, they like to try to take her buffs off of her. So, and right here we just have high speed. I could probably get higher. I probably actually, if we look, I know I have it, but I don't want to take away from all my other characters. We probably do have it, like right here, Lord Vader, 26. I haven't remodded her in a long time. I'm pretty happy where she's at. Like Ezra has, like 20. Yeah, we have other things we can use. But minimum stats, if you're Relic 9, 160. I would say if you're R7, then probably 140-ish range. 140-ish. Okay. That's the ideal speed here. That's what I would do. I mean, ideal health. Ideal health would be 140-ish. Give as much speed as you can on her. But with her R9, she's going to get a lot of health. I would probably say 130-ish to 140-ish if you can on R7. I know I mentioned I was going to say that. She doesn't need offense. She doesn't need damage. Okay? She's a tank. She's built to, take the damage. Drogon does the damage for your team. I want to get that out there. Drogon is the galactic legend here. Okay? He is the lifter. We will make a video about Drogon. All right? He is the lifter here. Okay? So you just want a bunch of health, a bunch of speed. I've seen offense, people use offense. She don't need that. She is a tank. So build what she has. Okay? All right, I hope you guys liked the video today. Make sure you guys drop us a like and subscribe, please. We're at 443. Let me know if you guys like these mod videos. I like doing them because they're easy to make. If I see people interacting with them, I like doing them. I seen a lot of comments on our last video about Jabba. Check that on the right-hand corner. And we'll see you guys next time. We'll figure out what... We already have a SLKR video out. We already have a Rey video out. Check those both out. We have a Jabba one now. We have Leia. I'll probably do C or probably do Lord Vader, C, or JMK next. And then we'll start working on the teams. So I hope you guys like these videos. Until next time, you guys have a great one. See you guys out there. Peace out.